Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vietnam Stock Market Opportunities. It's an honor to be with you today. And if you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the email Vietnamstockmarket.entry@gmail.com. Telegram Vietnamstockmarket.entry with the phone number is +8491 432 6556. Or you can also scan the two QR code on the screen so that we can support you. And the other way to contact with us is please follow and subscribe the channel name Areca Capital Channel. The owner of this YouTube channel is Areca Hồng Nguyen. She is a personal financial advisor. You can contact her with the email home.nguyen@vcsc.com.vn with the phone number is +8491 432 6556. We always welcome you to our office on the 11th floor, 109 Trinh Đạo Street, Hoàn Kiếm District, Hà Nội, Vietnam. And the purpose of this video is to update to you some information about PTB, originating as an SOE in Bình Định province in central Vietnam. PTB currently operates three main businesses: quarrying and producing stone, exporting wooden furniture to the US and EU, and operating a Toyota dealership in central Vietnam. PTB entered real estate development in H2 2019. As you can see on the screen, this is the report which was collected by Viet Capital Securities about PTB with the current on the 29 November 2022 with the current price is 40,000 Vietnam dong. Target price 45,500 Vietnam dong. Previous target price 69,700 Vietnam dong. Upside to target price more than 13.8%. Dividend yield 1.8%. TSR more than 15.5%. With customer orders to wait on near-term earnings, we reiterate our outperform rating for PTB despite cutting our target price by 35% as its share price has dropped 36% over the past 3 months. Our lower target price is due to one, a 24 deduction in our 2022 forwards, 2024 forwards net profits after tax MI, and lower discounted target PE of 8.2 times compared to previously 8.8 times. These fighters are probably upset by rolling our target price horizon forwards to end 2023 from mid-2023. The revision in our net profits after tax MI forecast is due to our lower revenue and GPM forecast as we are more pessimistic about the outlook of customer demand from both the domestic and export markets. We assume Vietnam's wooden furniture and PTB's export revenue will remain weak in H1 2023 before recovering, which is in line with the expectation of industry players. We forecast core 2022 forward net profits after tax MI, excluding real estate and one-off fire damage recognition, to decline 9% in 2022 from the low 2021 base before recovering 7% year-over-year in 2023. Our target price implies 2023 forward core PE of 8.4 times compared to a 3 years peer average of 11 times. We believe evaluation discount this level is justified given PTB's conglomerate structure and the current uncertainty around the outlook of customer demand. Potential downside risks: weaker than expected domestic for foreign construction activities and housing demand due to adverse macro developments, sluggish new business execution, real estate and ports, changes in trade policies that could harm Vietnam's export competitiveness. Vietnam's wooden furniture faces low orders. We expect a recovery of exports in mid-2023. PTB's wooden furniture sales fell 8% year-over-year in Q3 2022, after rising 7% year-over-year in H1 2022, while Vietnam's 9 months 2022 wood and wooden product exports increased 11% year-over-year. This figure is distorted by exports of wood pellets as fuel amidst high energy prices. For local media and industry associations, furniture exporter orders have been cut by 30% to 50% compared to normal levels. Most firms expect this weakness to persist throughout Q4 2022 and Q1 2023, and many expect it to last to Q2 2023. Some furniture exporters have reduced working hours, offered an early Tet holiday, or laid off workers. Per Vietnam's General Confederation of Labor, wooden furniture and apparel workers are the most affected among all industries. Labor market details discussed in our micro flash notes dated November 11, 2022. Property markets pose difficulties for stone and wooden furniture exports. Climbing interest rates in the U.S. continue to dampen the housing sector, in turn hurting Vietnam's wooden furniture and stone exports. U.S. typically accounts for 60% of Vietnam's wooden furniture exports. In addition, PTB is exposed to the domestic property sector via its domestic stone sales. 18% of its 2021 revenue, excluding its auto dealership and real estate, currently tied domestic liquidity and continuing legal obstacles facing the approval of projects threaten the property market's short-term outlook and pose uncertainties to a more long-term view. According to PTB, the company does not face liquidity issues. However, we note that PTB is relatively high leveraged, with net debt to equity of 56% as of end Q3 2022. Its CFO and PAT was 73% in 2017 to 2021. We forecast a total debt EBITDA ratio of 1.5 times in 2022-2023. Now we move to the 9 months 2022. Wood revenue slowed, stone sales regained momentum. Wood VCSC comments revenue rose 7% year-over-year in H1 2022, but retreated 8% year-over-year in Q3 2022 as customers destocked due to a weaker demand outlook after overstocking In Q1 2022, stone PTB's stone sales recovered from COVID-19 related manufacturing disruptions. The 71% year-over-year surge in exports accounted for 40% of total stone sales revenue in 9 months 2022, was thanks to the contribution from PTB's quartz factory that came online in mid-2021. Real estate, 30% out of the remaining 50% of units at the Fudai residents were handed over in 9 months 2022 per our estimate. Non-operating items. In Q2 2022, PTB recognized expenses for a fire that occurred at one of its warehouses in Q3 2020. 30 billion Vietnam dong, $1.4 million. In addition, there were higher interest expenses and lower stock trading gains in 9 months 2022 compared to 9 months 2021. Wood. GPM approved thanks to economies of scale, beating our expectation. Meanwhile, the impact of lower input wood prices on the company was neutral per management. However, Q3 2022 GPM compressed to 22.5% compared to 25.3% in H1 2022 as demand weakened. Similarly, stone GPM compressed from 31.1% in H1 2022 compared to 26.7% in Q3 2022. And now we go on to the 2022 forward. Earnings to decline from low 2021 based on weakened global demand. We cut our forecast by the wood and furniture export sector outlook worsened compared to our expectation, and Q3 2022 sales trailed our expectation. Stone, domestic, 887 billion Vietnam dong, $35 million, flat year-over-year compared to more than 13% year-over-year previously. Exports, except quartz, 366 billion Vietnam dong, $16 million, less than 10% year-over-year compared to less than 10% year-over-year previously. Quartz exports 270 billion Vietnam dong, $11 million, more than 80% year-over-year. We assume the quartz factory will operate at 60% capacity in 2022, compared to 65% previously. Real estate. We assume PTB will hand over another 10% of its Fudai residence condo units in Q4 2022, which will have higher selling prices than those delivered in 2021. Non-operating items dragged by the aforementioned fire damage recognition, higher interest expenses, and lower stock trading gains. Would we not up our forecast as 9 months 2022 GPM beats our expectation? Stone, we project a year-over-year recovery in stone GPM thanks to higher quartz capacity utilization and suffered COVID-19 disruptions on input costs such as transportation and virus prevention measures. However, we cut our forecast as 9 months 2022 GPM trailed our expectation. Real estate, we forecast GPM to compress year after because the construction cost of the units to be delivered in 2022 will be higher than those in 2021 as a result of high construction and construction material prices per management. And next, that is the 2023 forward core earnings to slightly improve as we expect demand to recover in mid-2023. Revenue, we expect export demand to remain weak during H1 2023, apart from the stocking PTB's products are a big ticket size and depend on the US housing markets. Consumer demand for this product is more discretionary and is set to recover relatively slow. In addition, the US housing market is facing rising interest rates. Stone, domestic, 843 billion Vietnam dong, 34 million US dollar, less than 5% year-over-year. We forecast domestic sales to continue decline due to limited real estate supply and higher mortgage rates. Export except course 366 billion Vietnam dong, 16 million US dollar, flat year-over-year. Course export 270 billion Vietnam dong, 11 million US dollar, flat year-over-year. Real estate, we assume PTB will hand over the remaining 10% of its residence condo units in 2023. Non-operating items, year-over-year decline is due to 2022 one-off fire damage recognition. GPM to compress as a result of weaker demand. And now I will share with you the information about valuation. We maintain our sum of the parts approach to value PTB due to the company's diversified business structure. In this update report, we lowered our blended target PE multiple from 11 times to 10 times in order to incorporate an increase in our house equity risk premium from 7% to 8%. We employ the DCF method to estimate a new present value for PTB's real estate projects. We maintain a 20% valuation discount to arrive at our target price for PTB due to its conglomerate structure. Our assumptions regarding PTB planned rights issue and ESOP. At its 2022 AGM, PTB approved an ESOP issuance and rights issue to be carried out in late 2022, which we incorporated into our forecast in the previous update report dated May 30, 2022. However, these plans have been delayed so far. As such, we now assume they will be carried out in mid-2023. Our EPS projections, outstanding share projections, and share counts used for our DCF valuation in this update report are adjusted for the new shares related to the ESOP issuance and the fair value element of the company's planned rights issue. We will adjust these figures for the bonus element of the rights issue when it is completed by PTB. PTB's plans and our assumption are as below. Figure 7, summary of our assumptions for PTB's equity insurance plan. Figure 8, valuation summary. Figure 9, BCSC target P is for PTB's core segments. Figure 11, PTB's comparable peers stone. Figure 12, PTB's comparable peers board. Recommendation history. Share price adjusted for share splits with the target price and the market price. Financial statements. And that brings me to the end of my presentation about the topic today. Hope this video and some information will be useful for you. And if you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the information on the screen and so that we can support and assist you. Thank you for your listening and see you next time.